Welcome!
This is my blind playthrough of Fallout 4. Sorta. While I have over 4,000 hours of playtime across multiple different files, I've never beaten the full story. Hell, I've never even had the pleasure of meeting Preston.
I've gotten word about a settlement that's being threatened by raiders.
This series is the documented experience of my unique perspective, where I systematically explore every nook and cranny the world has to offer. If you want a better explanation, then watch the prologue for this series. Links to the prologue, as well as the full playlist, will be in the description and the pinned comment below. Without further ado,
Let's do this!
we're going to explore a couple new locations to start off this episode, and then later I'm going to do a ton of grinding for materials and XP. I'd like to note that strangely enough, the wiki has been changed recently. The wiki no longer calls general events. They now refer to them as scene encounters. So I guess from now on, I'll refer to them as SELs. Also, I can't remember, but some random events where NPCs would travel between points at designated locations were referred to as fluid events. They are now referred to as traveling events. Now that that's cleared up, let's start off by hitting the SEL south of Sanctuary.
What? Who's there? Yo, mama.
I'm coming for that ass, boy.
Boston Towers, Skylanes 1981. Acknowledge, over. Damn it, what's going on?
That's it.
Mayday, there! Mayday, aim for the road! Boston Towers, Skylanes 1891. Lost engines. We're breaking up.
You want penis enlargement pills?
Now that we're done looting our tragically slain fellow Americans, let's go pillage their buried family members.
What's up, fucker?
Alright, now that we're done exploring any major areas, we're going to head back to Sanctuary, and then come back to explore a bit more of the surrounding area of SF 1981, and do some more grinding.
Look, man, I've been thinking about this for a long time. I know what I'm talking about here.
Bullshit. You can't just put something between two pieces of bread and claim it's a sandwich. Does that mean a loaf of bread is technically a bread sandwich?
Technically, yes, but you wouldn't eat it all at once like that, so it doesn't matter. How you hold it matters.
Talk all you want, man. You put that piece of my alert meat between two pieces of bread, but it still ain't a sandwich.
Well, what the hell would you call it then?
Disgusting. That's what.
Know your fucking place, trash!
Excuse me.
Looking to trade?
You must know everything that's going on around the comic.
Heard of the... Not the... No.
Anything else?
If you haven't stopped in... No.
Anything else?
Was up past the museum. No.
Anything else?
Ever seen that old sailor? Well, robot. No.
Anything else?
You know. What?
Yeah.
No.
Sure. Let's take a look.
Wow.
It just works.
Huh?
Okay, so this is a really cool glitch. I'm going to try and best explain my understanding of how it works. When you do a melee attack in VATS, the game saves your current position, and then teleports you to where the enemy is. I believe these saved coordinates remain saved until you perform another melee attack in VATS. The important factor here is when the game tries to calculate the distance between you and the enemy. Boulders or rocks in Fallout make melee and VATS behave oddly, as well as enemy pathing. When you try to melee an enemy in VATS, the game draws a line between you and the enemy, a path of travel. Perks like Blitz increase how long this line can be drawn. Boulders or rocks make drawing this line difficult for the game. I think because they're just assets placed within the already existing terrain, so technically they're clipping into the ground. So if you're standing on such a surface, perhaps when the game draws the line, it goes into the ground. You may have noticed this in this episode or past episodes, and definitely will in future episodes. Sometimes I'll go to melee and VATS, and my character won't move, and then swing at nothing and the attack still hits. I believe that's because the game can't determine the actual path of travel, but it sees that the actual distance between the enemy and I is acceptable, so the attack is performed. Alright, now that you hopefully understand that, the reason for the teleportation is because the game saves your coordinates when you melee in VATS, but I guess for whatever reason, if it can't draw the line, then it doesn't update your coordinates after the attack. Therefore, the next time you melee in VATS, the game remembers your last known position and takes you there. Anyway, since we're here, let's go murder this Deathclaw.
Hog killing time! Another one.